not mind the gigantic mess in my bed. That's just a shirt, I promise, and my room. But today will be a story time video. Now, this story time, I literally went missing, like, for 2 hours. So, for the 2 hours that I was missing, let me just, lead up to how we went missing. It was me and my stepsister, and somebody very close to me, I'm not going to say who, told us that we could go to our uncle's house. And at the time, we were staying with them in Florida, because I'm from Florida. This was like a year ago. They said that we could go to my uncle's house. And they were like, no, I have to go drop Ashley off at work. I'm just going to call her Ashley. I have to go drop Ashley off at work. Why don't we call my stepsister H? And let's call the person that told us that we could go to my uncle's house, M. And why don't we call my uncle U for uncle? But, so we were going to go to U's house, and M said that we could go, right? So we were walking, and M told us the directions. Well, we got lost during that time because M was probably drinking or smoking. I don't know. But she gave us the wrong directions. And we went across the highway. Not across the highway, but okay, so there's a neighborhood and you go across the street. And it's not like a highway, it's like a street. And then there's another neighborhood. So we went into that neighborhood. And as we were entering that neighborhood, we started noticing some houses that we didn't see. We were like, whoa, I don't understand. This is the direction she told us. So we were walking, and out of nowhere, hey, what's her name? I'm gonna call her H. H says, I have to pee. I have to pee really bad. And I was like, just go over there in that field over there. And she was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. And so we started walking through the neighborhood again, to the front of the neighborhood. And in front of the neighborhood was a main highway. It was busy, 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 busy. And there was a store right there. So, of course, in our stupid minds, we held hands and ran across the highway as fast as we could. We got to the store, and they said the thing was employees only. And Haley, that's what I'm gonna call her, she about peed her pants. She literally almost peed herself. So we were walking, and we were like, I can't go back over that busy highway because that's just not gonna happen. So we went down the side road, and she was like, oh my god, I know where we are. And I was like, yes, finally. And by this time, me and her were crying. We were so freaked out. We did not know what to do. We decided that we were going to try to find out where she knew where it was. And it was her sister's dad's shop, because he owns a car shop. And she was like, oh my god, I know where we are. And we walked for about 10 minutes, and then she finally found the dad's shop. And we went and talked to him, and he was like, yeah, y'all can use the bathroom. And he thought that her parents were here. So we went and used the bathroom, and he was like, where's your mom? And he was like, and then Haley was like, well, we're lost. And he was like, are you serious? And we were like, yeah. And then he was like, we were like, can you please drive us home? And he was like, I don't know. And keep this in mind, a grown adult told us to go walk ourselves to my uncle's house. And also, my mom never knew that we went missing until I came back down to Alabama, where I live now. So we were walking and stuff, and he was like, all right, I'm just going to take y'all back to y'all's house. Do you know where y'all live? And we were like, no, we don't. And Haley was freaking out because this was this man that she knew her whole life. I should have been the one freaking out because I didn't know him, at all. And, I started crying, and then Haley started crying. We both just, sat there with him, and he was like, come on. And then we, there's this deli thing, I'm gonna call it. It's a deli, and I don't know the name of it, in Florida, and where we were. And there's a deli thing right in front of that deli thing. It's bleachers and stuff. It's this high school, I think. I don't know. But we went across the main highway with him, of course, and we were walking down because the person that told us to, the grown adult that told us to walk to my uncle's house said that there was a little Indian store. That's what she called it. And so we didn't know what that meant. And we were walking, and he was like, wait, I think I know what Indian store she's talking about. And we kept walking, and then this old lady came up, and she was like, oh my God, oh my God. And she was like, what are you doing with these two little girls? But it was his mom, and he was like, they're lost. And like, this was like scary for me. Like, I actually thought that we were never gonna find, like, mind you, I didn't have a phone this time. I didn't have a phone. I had a phone, it just didn't have like minutes or anything. And plus I had left it in Alabama. So we were like freaking out. And then we got in her car, and she's like, wait, I know where a little Indian store is. And we started driving towards the Indian store. And she was like, we were like, oh my God, this is the store. We know where it is now. And long story, I'm just gonna like say that, put this little detail in. Me and Haley ended up halfway across town. We ended up we ended up almost by the beach. Like, that's how far we walked. We walked like at least 4 miles, I'm gonna say. Because, okay, so imagine there's this neighborhood, like over here. Then you walk halfway, like, no, all the way across town to somebody's shop, because that's the only place you know how to get to. And we got really scared and stuff. And then, the person that told us to go to my uncle's house was like driving up and down the streets looking for us. We were missing for 3 hours. I know that doesn't seem that bad, but that was crazy. They even told the police about us and everything by this time. And she was like, oh my God, is that it? And we were like, yeah, that's her. And like, we were so happy. Then the person that told us to go there, she was like, oh my God, it's y'all. And we were like, yeah, of course. And then we got in the car, and she was like crying. She was like, thank you guys so much. We were so worried. Then she drove us to my uncle's house, and they were like hugging us and everything because they thought that we were legit missing, which we were, because nobody knew where we were. We didn't even know where we were, to be honest. So, here's a lesson. Don't let your children or somebody that's younger than you or something walk like far away. Don't let them do that, okay? I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but this was like really scary to me. And me and Haley were like crying for the whole time. Then my uncle, he gave us popsicles. That's the last thing I remember. And then a couple days later, I went back to Alabama because that's where I belonged. Not where I belong, that's where I live. And it was so scary, to be honest. Bye.